Hi, it's Mama Peace Kitchen. Today we want to make Ogbono soup. In the other episode, in our previous episode, we made Ogbono soup. We showed to you how to make Ogbono soup without using oil. But in today's episode, I'm going to use the normal way of making Ogbono soup, draw soup in Nigeria. Normally we use red oil to make our ogbono, and that is what I'll be doing in today's episode. This is how we're going to make it. I have smoked mackerel fish here. This is crayfish. Sometimes a lot of you keep asking me, what do I mean by crayfish? It's just the smaller size of shrimp. It's smoked, so we normally use our blender to chop it. And I have a teaspoon of hot dry pepper here. I've also blended it. I have red palm oil here. This is not granular oil. It's red palm oil. When you go to Africa store here, you will have access to all these things. You can purchase them there. This is our ogbono. Originally, this is not how it comes. So when you go to Africa store too, for some of you that are sending emails, you want to inquire how you could get all these things, go to any Africa store nearer to you. In wherever you live, you can get them there. Either the one that have already been blend like this, or if you want the raw one, you can also purchase that. But I prefer this one. Once you get that one, you put it in your blender and you blend it. But if you blend it, it will turn out this way. Then I have stockfish here. In also our previous episode, I have also shown to you how you could prepare your stockfish to soften it to this level. The only differences here and with that one and this one now is that I have not used my oven to make this. Just as I shown to you in the other previous episode, where you just use your stockfish, you cooked it, parboil it for some minutes, then you sieve out the water, you change the water like 4 or 5 times, then you cook it to soften to the level that you preferred. This is how I just prepared this one. I've already cooked it, softened it. So I have some salt and other seasoning to taste. So the first thing we do here now is to add this our red palm oil. It's just a two spoon of red palm oil that I have here. So this red oil, and I'm going to add it to this blended ogbono. Then I'll add my crayfish and no, I'm not going to add the crayfish. I'm just going to add the hot grounded pepper to the ogbono. Then I add my red oil. So after adding it, there are 2 other ways you could prepare your ogbono. Either you add it like this, you stir, add your fish to your boiling water. So I'm going to add this fish to this water, and I just add some water. This is the trick in making this soup. Do not let your water too much, because you don't know how drawy or slimy the ogbono draw is. So you add little water. In our local way of cooking it, you have extra hot water. Should in case it start boiling and you want to the result, it depends on the result you want to achieve. So I'm just going to add my fish to this boiling water. Then I'm also going to add my crayfish. I'm not going to add the other stockfish for now. I will allow this one to boil for some minutes because I have already cooked that. And it's soft. If I put it now, everything is going to be crumbled in the soup. So I'm not going to add that now. Not yet. Okay. So I'm going to add the other seasoning. I'm adding my seasoning now. So we're going to allow this now. I'm going to cover it up and allow it to boil for some minutes. You stir. Stir. Yeah. So I'm going to stir it. So there are, like I said earlier on, you have several ways of making your ogbono soup. If you want to put it in microwave, which is faster, now that you've added your red palm oil to your ogbono, all you just need to do is to stir, put it in the microwave. Then for 1 minute, you bring it out, stir it again. If you see that you still have some crumbs in it, then you take it back to your microwave again for another 1 minute. Then when it's softened, before you bring it out. Before you do that, ensure that you are about to add it to your meat sauce or fish sauce that you have on the stove before you use it on the microwave. If you do not want to use that system, put your ogbono in a silver plate. Then add your red palm oil. Put it on the stove. The fish sauce that is boiling on the stove, you put it. So not this kind of a bowl that you are going to use. You use the silver type. If you want to put it here, place it on top like this. Ensure that the fish sauce does not get inside the ogbono. By so doing, it will melt before you add it to the soup. But I'm going to use the microwave type now to use it. You can also use another way by placing your empty pot. Add some red palm oil. Then add your ogbono and stir for like few seconds and add it to your fish sauce, or add your fish sauce to the ogbono. But I'm using the microwave. So I just brought it out now from the microwave. You can see I still haven't achieved the needed result. So I'm still going to put it back because I still have some crumbs in it. Okay, so this is another 1 minute 20 seconds now that I place it in the microwave. So it's out now. Everything is okay like this. There's no crumbs in it. So I'm just going to add it now as it's hot like a dairy bar. So just gently cut it and put it in my fish sauce. You can use your meat if you want to use meat. I don't want to use meat because it's just like a sort of a vegetarian soup. A lot of people keep asking me, do you need to use use meat for every soup you prepare in Nigeria? I said no, you can use fish. So that's why I said in my subsequent videos that I will be using more of fish, so that you don't think it's only meat. You can make your soup without meat as well. I'm going to stir it now immediately. It's very difficult when you are making this soup to tell people that use 3 cups of water or 4 cups of water. The reason being that most of this ogbono, you can't really tell when you you don't know the sauce to say, oh, this one, some are very slimy, while some are not. So that's why it's difficult to say use 5 cups of water or use 3 cups of water. What you just need to do is that when you want to prepare it, your fish sauce or your meat sauce, make sure that it's small. Then when you check, as I have here now, it's so thick, then I know that I'm going to add some water. And if you want to retain the slimeness, if you want it to be so slimy, what you just need to do is add hot water, not cold water to it. So I'm going to add some cold water, hot water to it now. Then I will add my stock fish. So I added a cup of water. Now I'm going to add my stock fish. I was supposed to cook the stock fish with the meat, the fish, other fish, because I've already cooked this and it's so soft. That's why I didn't add it immediately. So I'm just going to add everything now. Then we allow it, and I reduce my stove and I allow it to boil. So before I put it down now, maybe 2 minutes to, I have spinach here. I'm going to add spinach to this ogbono today. The previous one we prepared, we didn't add spinach. This one is just a matter of choice if you want to add spinach or not. If you are in an area where you don't have access to spinach, you can use your pumpkin leaf or ugu, or some people usually add a bitter leaf just to garnish. It depends on how you want the result that you want to achieve. Okay, my soup has been boiling for some minutes now, so I'm just going to add some spinach. You know you're not supposed to cook your spinach. As soon as I add it, I'm just going to turn off the stove. The spinach will use the heat of the soup, the steam of the soup, to cook. So this is the end result of our draw soup, ogbono. So you can use it for any type of swallow that you want, whether pounded yam, whatever type of stuff you want to use it with. So we also have an example of how you can use this ogbono soup with swallow yam flavor. So you either use it with that or use it with any other one. Thank you. So this is our pounded yam, our swallow with our draw soup, ogbono soup. We call it ogbono in Nigeria. It's draw soup. Islamic. Don't be afraid. You will enjoy it when you taste it. It's so good. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for also getting us to reach our goal of this month, which was 1K. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any questions regarding this video, ask us on Instagram or Twitter at Mama P Kitchen, or Gmail us at mamapriafricankitchen@gmail.com. Thank you for 1K once again.